At 47, after losing everything, his business, his marriage, his health, Marcus found a single Stoic principle that rebuilt his entire life in 18 months. He was drowning in incomplete projects, shattered promises, and a mind choked by the unseen weight of what he hadn't finished. This isn't just about getting things done, it's about reclaiming your mental fortress, understanding the unseen chains of unfinished tasks and breaking them. This is about leveraging the Zeigarnik Effect, a psychological phenomenon revealing why incomplete tasks relentlessly haunt your subconscious, draining your energy and eroding your potential. Are you ready to finish what you start, not just for productivity, but for profound inner peace? You feel it, don't you? That lingering unease, a subtle hum of anxiety beneath the surface of your day. That's the Zeigarnik Effect at work. Named after Soviet psychologist Bluma Zeigarnik, her 1927 study revealed that people remember unfinished tasks far better than completed ones. Your brain keeps an open tab on every unaddressed email, every half-written report, every neglected promise. This isn't a flaw, it's a design, a primal instinct to ensure survival, pushing you to resolve incomplete actions. But in the modern world, it becomes a relentless mental burden. This constant background processing isn't free. Imagine your mind as a supercomputer. Every unfinished task is an application running in the background, consuming RAM, slowing down your main processes. Studies have shown that this mental clutter can reduce your effective cognitive function by up to 20%. You become less focused, more prone to mistakes, and constantly distracted by internal nagging. This isn't just about missed deadlines. It's about a fundamental erosion of your ability to be present, to think clearly, to make decisive actions. Seneca warned us against the tyranny of distraction, stating, "Every new beginning draws to an end, and only the one who finishes his task is truly free." He understood that true freedom isn't the absence of tasks, but the completion of them. When you constantly start and stop, you create a perpetual state of incompleteness. This fragments your focus, diminishes your willpower, and makes every subsequent task feel heavier. You are unknowingly sabotaging your own mental peace, building an invisible prison of unfinished obligations. Consider Sarah, a marketing executive. She'd start 10 projects, getting 50% through each, then move to the next. Her team reported a 35% drop in project output clarity. She wasn't lazy, she was overwhelmed by the Zeigarnik Effect. The solution isn't to never start anything new, but to redefine start. Break down daunting projects into micro-starts. Commit to just 15 minutes. Just start isn't about finishing, it's about engaging, triggering your brain to view it as in progress, not overwhelmingly undone. That initial inertia is your greatest enemy. Marcus Aurelius reminded us, the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Your internal resistance to finishing is precisely what must be overcome to move forward. The most significant mental relief doesn't come from avoiding a task, but from its resolution. The moment you declare a task complete, your brain releases its hold. The mental burden lifts instantly. This isn't just a psychological trick. It's harnessing your intrinsic desire for closure, transforming nagging anxiety into satisfying accomplishment. This principle applies across all facets of life. Think about your personal finances. Many delay balancing budgets or addressing debt. Data suggests that individuals with unaddressed financial tasks report 45% higher stress levels. Completing that single dreaded budget review, making that phone call, even scheduling it, moves it from the unfinished mental pile. In relationships, an unresolved conflict, a conversation left unsaid, acts like a Zeigarnik loop, slowly eroding connection. Resolve it, finish the conversation. The freedom is immense. Procrastination is often a fear of starting, a fear of failure, or simply being overwhelmed. But the Zeigarnik Effect shows us that not asterisk starting or not asterisk finishing is its own form of failure. It ensures you remain mentally tethered. Break the cycle. Choose one small neglected task right now, not tomorrow, not later. A 5-minute email, a 2-minute call. The act of completing it sends a powerful signal to your subconscious. I finish what I start. This builds momentum, proving to yourself that you are capable of closure. Epictetus taught us, Don't just say you have good intentions, show them. Intentions are the start, but completion is the proof. Imagine a weightlifter who lifts half the rep, then drops it. The muscle doesn't grow. Your mental muscle for discipline and completion is the same. Consistently finishing small tasks builds its strength. Each completed item, no matter how minor, reinforces a virtuous cycle. It's like clearing mental debt. The more you pay off, the more free capital you have for what truly matters. The cost of incompleteness isn't just internal, it impacts your external reality. Think of the entrepreneur, Alex, who had 6 brilliant product ideas but brought none to market. Each unfinished project represented potential revenue lost, an estimated $2 million over 5 years. More profoundly, it eroded his self-belief. His friends and partners began to doubt his follow-through. Your reputation, your opportunities, your financial standing, all are tied to your ability to reliably complete what you initiate. You are losing more than just time, you are losing trust, both internal and external. Contrast this with the immense reward of completion. When you finish a task, even a small one, your brain releases dopamine. This isn't just a fleeting, feel-good moment, it's a powerful neurochemical reward that reinforces the behavior. This is how you build an unbreakable habit of completion. You train your brain to seek the satisfaction of closure, not the temporary relief of procrastination. This creates a positive feedback loop, turning every finished task into fuel for the next, propelling you forward with unstoppable momentum. One powerful technique is the 2-minute rule. If a task takes less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. Don't add it to a list, don't defer it. Sending that quick email, washing that one dish, putting that item away, these are not just small acts of tidiness, they are powerful acts of mental liberation. Data suggests that consistently applying this rule can reduce your open loops by up to 60% daily. Imagine 60% less mental clutter. This simple habit cuts off the Zeigarnik Effect before it can even begin to exert its subtle, draining power. Another strategy, the pre-commitment. Before starting a task, clearly define what done looks like. Don't just work on the report. Define report complete, reviewed, and sent to John by 3 p.m. This clear endpoint prevents scope creep and gives your brain a precise target to aim for, a specific tab to close. A study by Dr. Maya Patel at the University of London found that explicitly defining completion criteria increased task completion rates by 25% among her participants. You clarify the finish line, making it easier to sprint towards it. Don't underestimate the power of physical completion. When you finish a workout, stretch, cool down, and then physically put away your equipment. When you finish a writing session, save, close the document, and maybe even turn off your computer. These physical cues signal to your subconscious that the task is truly over. You're not just mentally closing a tab, you're physically archiving the project. This reinforces the sense of closure, preventing those lingering mental echoes and allowing your mind to fully disengage and recharge. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Confine yourself to the present. The weight of unfinished past tasks and anxieties about future ones pulls you from the present moment. By systematically closing those open loops, you free up immense mental bandwidth. This isn't just about getting things done, it's about reclaiming your mental presence. Imagine the profound focus, the quiet confidence you'll experience when your mind isn't constantly battling the ghosts of incomplete endeavors. This is the Stoic ideal, a mind unburdened, capable of absolute focus on the task at hand. The greatest danger isn't failure, it's the failure to commit fully to completion. Every time you leave something unfinished, you chip away at your internal trust. You teach yourself that your word, even to yourself, is optional. Over time, this erodes discipline, motivation, and self-esteem. You become the person who starts things, but rarely finishes. This isn't a badge of honor, it's a mental prison you construct, brick by unfinished brick. Break free from this self-imposed limitation. You are capable of more. To combat the Zeigarnik Effect effectively, establish a completion ritual. For example, at the end of each workday, dedicate 10-15 minutes to closing loops. Review your open tasks. What can be finished immediately? What can be explicitly delegated? What truly needs to be carried over to tomorrow, and why? This deliberate act of review and closure signals to your brain that the day's mental tabs are being processed. Dr. Elena Vance at Harvard found that daily closure rituals reduced participants' evening stress by 30%. Don't confuse busy work with actual completion. Many stay perpetually busy, flitting between tasks, but never truly finishing. This feeds the Zeigarnik monster. Focus on deep work, on singular tasks, pushing them to completion before moving to the next. Eliminate multitasking, which is nothing more than rapid context switching, leaving a trail of unfinished business in its wake. Remember, you have power over your mind, not outside events, as Marcus Aurelius said. This power extends to how you manage your mental landscape. The Zeigarnik Effect is not a weakness, it's a powerful psychological force you can harness. Instead of letting it drain you, use it as a motivator. By starting, even minimally, you activate that subconscious pull towards completion. But remember, the ultimate release, the true mental freedom, comes only with the final done. Not almost done, not mostly done, but done. This isn't just about productivity hacks. It's about mastering your mind, aligning your actions with your intentions, and achieving inner tranquility through consistent, decisive completion. Your journey to self-mastery begins now. Identify just one lingering, unfinished task that has been weighing on you. One email, one conversation, one small chore. Commit to completing it today, not perfectly but completely. Feel the mental burden lift. Experience the rush of dopamine. Understand the profound freedom that comes from closing that loop. You have the power within you to conquer the Zeigarnik Effect, to cultivate a mind of clarity and purpose. Start now, finish strong. Reclaim your mental peace. The choice is yours, and the time is now.